The first issue we had is I discovered a bitch was popping perks damn near daily. Then I heard rumors she was on crystal. I never saw any evidence of this. However, her behavior was changing dramatically. Until finally I found out she was fucking 2 or 3 different niggas. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 24-year-old nigga getting to my chili as a manager of a donut shop. And I'm also a grad student with no bitches on the team right now. I have been listening to your pod for a few months. I appreciate the game and the comedy in the shit that you be saying. Here is my situation. I had a bitch on the team for 2 years. However, we just broke up 4, maybe 5 months ago. My ex-bitch is also 24. And we were good with our relationship. We were good in our relationship the first year. And then in the second year, things started to get rocky. The first issue we had is I discovered a bitch was popping perks damn near daily. Then I heard rumors she was on crystal. I never saw any evidence of this. However, her behavior was changing dramatically. Until finally I found out she was fucking 2 or 3 different niggas. One nigga was a known rapper that I won't mention that fuck with designer drugs. I love this bitch. She low-key got me through my last 2 years of college as an undergrad. But I guess I wasn't having enough chili. I did not do drugs other than weed. So I was boring to a bitch. So after much deliberation, I fired a bitch. This was very shocking to the bitch. I think she thought that I did not have the heart to do that and stand firm. I'ma keep it a buck. The pussy was amazing and her dick sucking skills were ridiculous. It was indeed hard to turn my back on a bitch, but I did it. After about a week, maybe a week and a half, a bitch started begging for her spot back. I had no mercy and started dating new bitches. I posted a date pic with me and a new bad bitch that looked better than my ex-bitch. Then the next day, I heard that my bitch had a nervous breakdown. A bitch recovered and tried to beg for her spot again. I stayed stoic and said no, but then I agreed to a sit down with a bitch. We met in a public spot. It went left. A bitch started tripping. I got up and left. And that night, she had another nervous breakdown and was institutionalized. BossMack, I cannot help but feel some type of responsibility for this, even though this bitch was doing all types of wrong shit. What are your thoughts on this? I have yet to visit the bitch yet, Her mother has been pleading her case. Various family members. BossMack, what are your thoughts? Hit the like button. Once again, I'm gonna say this. Everybody is responsible for themselves, right? Everybody responsible for themselves in the shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? You didn't introduce a bitch to the drugs. You didn't like, hey, bitch, let's pop perks. Let's do some crystal. You didn't do none of that. A bitch chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, and then a bitch was fucking other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I have seen bitches split like that, where they have like a regular, like a bitch start off regular, right? And then somewhere in the midst of shit, she get introduced to, you know, some new drugs, you know what I'm saying? And then she have the dude, she got the regular boring dude, the stable dude, and then she got the motherfucker to do drugs and shit with her, you know what I'm saying? And she split into two bitches. And, you know, I've always seen that end bad, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of time the square dude is oblivious, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you loving the what it is you're loving the memory of the bitch that she was. She a different bitch now. This bitch is different now. You're in love with the memory of a bitch, right? And then, you know, once we have all the violations, you know, you could be resolved and just be like, look here, man, let me get out the way. Now, it's just like, you know, it's just like seeing one of your homies go up under drugs. You know, you want to help them, and you're sad and all that shit, but it ain't nothing you could do about it. You know, motherfuckers is doing, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? So I would say this. I don't know if you're religious or not. But I would pray for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I would put her in my prayers. You know what I'm saying? And I would thank God that I was able to have the strength to separate myself from a bitch and not be caught up in the pussy and mouth and all that shit and try to work through some shit. I'll be thankful for that. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man, you know, I might go visit a bitch, you know, and try to tell her I'm gonna pray for her and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's love. I love you as a person, you know, I just can't turn my back on you and shit on you, but we not gonna be together no more. You know what I'm saying? Go do you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know. And another thing, too, man, is, you know, what's that? 25 is an age where bitches, if they gonna lose it, like, a lot of people lose it around 25, man. You know what I'm saying? So she might be one of them bitches, man. You know, you never know, man. Like, that's why I say, man, you gotta It's good that you seen this, man. It's good that you seen this. I mean, it's not good that it happened to her, but it's good that you was able to get out the way. You know what I'm saying? You want to get out the way and preserve yourself, save yourself, save yourself, man, save yourself, save yourself. It's fucked up. Save yourself. It's fucked up. Save yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? The BossMack is here to tell you, man, not your fault. You know what I'm saying? I have seen bitches. I've seen bitches lose it, man. I've seen bitches lose it, man. You know what I'm saying? I also believe this. Now, a lot of niggas may dispute the BossMack. A lot of niggas may say, BossMack, you tripping, you don't know what you talking about, this and that. But, I be feeling like, this is, I know niggas is gonna be like, BossMack, you tripping. But I feel like a lot of bitches have like a limit to the amount of dicks they could take. I think it's a dick limit to certain bitches. Like, and then I feel like a bitch can be, I mean, like I said, the spiritual transferences. Like, if she's out there fucking with various niggas, you know what I'm saying? I feel like bitches can pick up, negative spiritual energies from niggas. You know what I'm saying? And if she's out there, interacting with motherfuckers that's on that type of time, motherfuckers doing crystal, because see, motherfuckers doing crystal is doing the marathon fucking. All that marathon fucking shit. And I feel like you really opening yourself up to a dimension of wickedness with the marathon fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you fucking with different niggas, you know what I'm saying, that's into that, they fucking with other bitches that's into, it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? And then that energy, so I feel like bitches be more apt to lose it. Like, I've seen a lot of bitches lose it. Like, motherfuckers call it schizophrenia, but you know what I'm saying, the BossMack call it demonic possession. You understand me? I feel like that shit is just like when you have like let's say like you have like a child molester, like you have like a dude to rape boys, right? It seemed like motherfuckers transfer demons into motherfucker. Like a motherfucker rape a little boy, right? And then the little boy turn into what raped him. You know what I'm saying? And I be feeling like motherfuckers be passing spirits to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like, the type of shit motherfuckers be doing off of crystal, like the excessive, and see a bitch, and see another thing too, man, is a bitch engaging in that type of shit, and then you was like probably her anchor to goodness, like, you know what I'm saying? And then when a bitch get rebuked by her anchor to goodness, you know what I'm saying, it's, Oblivion. Hit the like button. You can't access the spiritual world through the back door and expect to be all right after that. I agree. I agree. Jesus not going to save no hoes at some point. I think so. I think so. Nasser and Salah. Yeah, that's true. It's called seared consciousness. Yeah. Yeah, man. I be feeling like, man, you know, out here, man, it is very dangerous, man. And you always got to save yourself. You know what I'm saying? Save yourself. Too much sympathy sometimes is dangerous, bro. Too much sympathy is dangerous, bro. Too much sympathy is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You know. You gotta think like, you know what? I may have never known the bitch. I may have never known who this bitch really was from the gate. You have to consider that. You have to consider, like, I may have never known who this bitch was. You know what I'm saying? I may have never known who this bitch was. I thought I did, but I may have never truly known what make this bitch tick. You know what I'm saying? You gave her a fair shot, and it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, there's all kind of bitches out here, man. All bitches is not stable, man. All bitches is not stable, man. And you can't, I don't know. It's a book out there. It's a book. It's a book. It's a book out there called Dante's Inferno. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that book. Dante's Inferno. Y'all should read that book. You know what I'm saying? In that book, a motherfucker ends up going to hell, and he gets a tour through hell, right? And as he's touring through hell, he's going through different levels and shit. And you know, they come to a place where it's like a lake, where they come to a lake, right? And when you look down in the lake, they walking like over like some type of bridge. And when you look down into the lake, you can see all these naked people under the water in agony, in a mass of people in agony under the water, and they can't escape from the water, and they trying to break the surface of the water, and they trying to appeal to the man that's watching them, right? And first of all, it's a man being guided by a poet named Virgil. Virgil is guiding this particular man through hell, right? And the man asked Virgil, like, who are these people right here? And he was like, first of all, don't reach into the water and try to save them, because they're gonna pull you in and you're not gonna be able to get out. You can't save them. Don't reach into the water and try to save them, because you can't. They're gonna pull you in with them. You feel me? And these are people who have done things so wicked in life that listen, these are people who have done things so wicked in their life that a demon is operating their body. Their body is still alive on planet Earth. This is their soul right here. A demon is functioning their body, and this is their soul. They have done something so wicked that they body is still functioning on Earth, and this is their soul right here. And you cannot save them. And if you reach into the water, they're gonna pull you in with them. Hit the like button. There is shit like that